Hey guys, I'm back again. This is the day after the main events have gone down for the E3 conference. So I've seen them all now. I've seen Microsoft, EA and Ubisoft, which is what we're going to be talking about today, as well as Sony and Nintendo. So today I'll be talking to you mainly about E3 and Ubisoft. I thought I'd combine the two, considering there's not really a whole lot I want to mention about them, to be honest, because they didn't really interest me. I know EA didn't really interest me at all. The only thing that really got me from EA was I do kind of like the look of Battlefield, I must admit. I've always been more into Battlefield than I have the Call of Duty series. So the whole multiplayer part of that looked really good, especially the whole building coming down, and that was a lot of fun, although I definitely think the team that was showing off the multiplayer had some kind of invincible hack or something going on, like a mode where they couldn't die, because they were certainly being shot a lot. But it was very staged, very... You could just tell that they were just showing off all these new features, because I always like it. I always find it funny when companies show off their games. They always kind of walk through the environment, kind of taking in all the scenery. Who the fuck does that? Where's the sprint button? To be honest, it's like, I do not take my time during these games. I mean, yes, sometimes I will. I'll admit, I took my time in Bioshock Infinite. I wanted to take in everything. Seriously, it's the first time I've ever done that in ages. But no, I always find it funny when they do that, and I think, no one plays like that. They'll be looking at the ground, and just fucking everywhere, and they'll be running somewhere, shooting some dude, not even caring about what the atmosphere or the terrain is like, which is a shame, because a lot of the time, they've put a lot of work into it. But yeah, they showed off Battlefield, they showed off Need for Speed, which looked interesting. I do like myself a Need for Speed every now and then. I haven't got the last two that came out. I think the last one I got was Hot Pursuit. Originally, I liked the Need for Speed because I liked being able to customize the car. That's why I think Underground 2 is probably my favourite one, because that gave you unlimited amounts of choice when it comes to mix and matching all the, all the bumpers and the spoilers and everything. I wouldn't be able to get into very technical terms for these things, because I don't know cars very well, surprisingly, even though I do like myself a racing game every now and then. But yeah, no, I started kind of losing interest a little bit when they started taking them out, but they started restricting you, where you could only get body kits and you couldn't just pick the separate bits like you could in Underground 2. But then I started getting interested again when they started going the Burnout route of things, which I much prefer. I love myself some Burnout. Burnout is awesome, and it's a shame that I haven't seen a new Burnout, but what with Need for Speed going with that direction, then, Anyway, I'm going off track a little. But yeah, that looked pretty good. A lot of it was sports stuff, and as I was streaming the conference, the only thing I thought to do was play the Space Jam theme when the basketball stuff was going on. That was really the only thing I did. Overall, I don't think EA really brought anything out that I can remember off the top of my head that's worth a damn. No! Oh my god, I can't believe. You see this? I'm glad I looked this up, because Plants vs. Zombies, I want it! Oh my god, that game looks awesome. I want the shit out of that game. I don't know why. It looked fun. I really want it. I like kind of tower defense-y kind of things as well, though. And also New Mirror's Edge. Oh my god, New Mirror's Edge. I haven't actually had a chance to play through the first one all the way, and I so regret not doing it yet. So I might try and reinstall that thing. I have a few issues with it, which I need to try and sort out. But no, Mirror's Edge. I always love the idea of it. I love the style of it. Just the general feel of the atmosphere of the world. It was so good, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the second one. Oh, and I forgot Star Wars Battlefront. Oh my god. I need that. I need that in my life. So EA do have... Actually, no. I'm so wrong. EA did actually have some titles I was interested in. For once. I know. And the fact that... Let's hope they don't mess this up, because EA have definitely got some bad reputation behind them at the moment, and they've made some bad decisions. So, although what they've showed me is promising, and I am excited about it, I'm still going to remain... I'm going to remain, at a distance to hopefully see what happens first. Now, as for Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, however you say it, because I've heard it said both ways, Ubisoft or Ubisoft, how do you say it? You know, there was some good titles in there, ones that I was actually interested in. Oh god, that commenter lady. Oh, I didn't like her last year. She was a lot better this year, I'll admit. I liked how she took feedback from last year and put it on her shirt with the hashtag Girlwood thing. So that was, yeah, there were some amusing parts in that, I suppose, compared to last year anyway. No Tobuscus this time, which in general I think is a vast improvement. Don't get me wrong, I think some of Tobuscus's videos can be really good, but I don't think he works very well for a live presenter. He just needs a bit of practice, perhaps. But I don't think I'd do very good at a live presenter, to be honest. I haven't had the chance to try yet, so... but yeah... Ubisoft just didn't... They have some good games, but it was obviously games that Watch Dogs, for example. I already knew about that last year, and I got uber hyped for it last year. And this year, again, I'm no different. I'm still uber hyped for the thing. It's just that, you know, they just showed off a bit more. And it looks really nice. Like, graphically, it looks stunning. It looks amazing. I can't wait for it. And the fact that I'll probably be getting it on the PlayStation 4, personally. If they release I imagine they're going to release a PC version. Maybe that. I don't know. We'll see. It depends if one is better received than the other. But the other stuff was like Rayman. We knew about Rayman. They had a nice fancy CGI trailer for it. And then some gameplay. Just Dance. I don't care about that. Rocksmith. I know people like that, but I don't care about that. Rabbids. That looked dumb as shit. Mind you, that's directed towards kids, so... I can't complain about that either, because I'm sure the kids will love it. And really, that was it. Oh, no. They had that game... oh, God, I can't remember it. It's a browser... I think it's a browser-based, or it's something. It's where you could make a dungeon. It almost looked like Dungeon Land in a way. You can make a dungeon, and you have... then you can make a hero, and your hero goes and invades other people's dungeons and steals their loot and stuff. That looks really cool. I want to try that out. I'm going to try and sign up for the beta, because you can buy it in early and get immediate access, or you can register for when it's open beta, I think. So I'm definitely going to try that out. I think that's it. I keep saying that, and I want to check, but I honestly don't think there's anything else I want to mention about Ubisoft. If you have thought of anything or want opinions on on anything on the games I saw there, leave the comments below and I'll either address it in the next video, because there should be another one coming up soon after this, or I'll answer it in the comments, whatever's sooner, I guess, whatever. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I talk about Sony.